and welcome to the PhD podcast, aka the Player Hand Degree podcast. It's your boy Teddy,
I'm your co-host Marcus.
and today we're gonna be talking about what's going on in winter for sports related. But first, we gotta start with the IST, aka the in-season tournament. I said it here a couple episodes back that the Lakers we'd win they'd win it at 12-1, and they came through as I promised. What'd you think? Did you turn the corner and become an in-season tournament fan? Or are you still like skeptical, iffy about it? Because some people crossed over to the good side, others still doubt about it. But I don't think they're true basketball fans.
Well, I kind of like came around to it a little bit more because when I actually understood it, like I described in the other podcast before, I wasn't fully understanding of like, what is this? How does this fully work? How's the structure of all of it in of itself? And like, I just wasn't really sure. So
yeah, basically it has that NCAA theme of like one game. It's like one and done games, and then it has the aggregate of like point differential of like the soccer side of it. Like you gotta cover by like 12 points, or you gotta cover by like 36 for some teams, like Boston.
There was one of those
Boston
games,
and
like
Chicago.
you were about to say,
they had to cover 20 plus the Celtics. They had to beat the Bulls by 20 something, and they start fouling Andre Drummond, which is a good strategy to do actually.
And some of the players didn't understand that.
The coaches didn't even understand. The coach
like,
on
yo,
Chicago,
what are you doing? Like, you're up by 20, and they thought that they were disrespecting the game. Of how, like, you know how there's those unwritten rules in sports,
and they want to cover the spread.
They were just trying to get themselves into the next round. So, players are still learning.
Speaking of teams coming, coming off the next round, what do you think of that Pacers run with Tyrese Halliburton and Indiana? They almost pulled it off. That Cinderella story going all the way.
Well, it was good for the Pacers because that's like the first time they made themselves relevant in like the last 6 years.
6 years? I was gonna say last time Paul George was there, but with the Roy Hibbert block, that was the last time they were respectable.
Okay, I'd give you that. But you know something, that a stat that I literally just seen?
Yeah, what's up?
That LeBron's eliminated the Pacers on every single team he's played for, at least once.
Okay, yes, Cleveland, yes, Game 7, I remember that one. Was that Sabonis in them? That was Sabonis Oladipo, right?
Sabonis wasn't there yet, was he?
I think no.
No.
The LeBron's last year in Cleveland, because Paul George was in OKC by then.
Yeah. Okay. So it was. Well, they still sent them home.
Yes.
He sent them home with the Lakers.
He sent them home with Miami.
Cleveland twice.
Miami. Yeah. Miami. Roy Hibbert and them. Yes.
Yeah.
I know that he has a game-winning layup on Indiana.
Yeah. So
and then the Lakers now. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. So LeBron owns Indiana, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the LeBronto thing can finally be put to rest.
No, never be put to rest. No. That was a special moment in time when that whole LeBronto stuff actually came up, and it's just is what it is.
All right, so I'm gonna ask the question now: can the Lakers pull the double, win the in-season tournament and the NBA championship now, riding this momentum off the IST?
No, because Denver still plays basketball, and you have to beat them 4 out of 7 times.
Okay, all right. I always said they weren't going to win the chip, but they'd win the in-season tournament. I did say that.
Yes,
so I still feel that way as well. I mean, AD will get you 25. I mean, AD was balling that finals, man. I ain't gonna lie. If AD played like that every game.
Well, if he played like that, he'd be the league MVP.
If he played like that every game, they could win it all the way. But he doesn't. That's the problem. He'll give you 10 points one game, and then he'll drop that 41 the next day. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things of he's just not consistent enough.
Yeah.
Like, I like the Lakers. I like what they're doing. It's just
gangs, right?
What they can actually end up accomplishing and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. But switching gears.
Yeah.
Did you end up hearing about what was going on in the NHL?
Nah, man. I was too busy caught up with basketball.
Yeah, so
recently.
Here, I'll tell you what it was. So, former earlier draft pick Corey Perry allegedly, keyword allegedly, had an affair with one of his teammates.
Okay.
And guess what? It's not like, oh, you smash your teammate's girl or their wife. Nah, he took it a step higher.
You married her?
No,
There's a kid with her?
the man smashed that dude's mom.
Yeah. Like I figured it was that part. Like I'm saying, did he get the mom pregnant?
No pregnancy. Nah,
Is she
'cause,
married?
like,
Is she still married to like his dad?
we're not sure about that, but it's one of those that marriage might be over after that came out. So, yes, the Chicago Blackhawks had to make him have some disciplinary actions, and he's no longer with the team.
And whose mom was it? Who's the mom?
Connor Bernard, their lottery pick.
The guy that went number 1.
Yes.
Damn.
So it's like your lottery pick, you smashed the man's mom.
I remind me of like Larsa Pippen with like.
Not on the same level.
Delonte West.
Nah, well,
shout out to TJ mentioning Delonte West on that one.
yeah, we were a producer that says like. I
Delonte,
still think that's still worse.
you think I think Delonte's is worse than this one.
But
The only way LeBron ever got revenge on Delonte West was when he dunked on him on a fast break. That was like the only time.
only thing with LeBron's is just because it's LeBron. That's why.
And the Delonte West thing might be alleged. It's allegedly.
This one was more confirmed, but allegedly. But that's how.
So he got dropped. Who's the player again?
Connor Bernard.
No, the player that was
Corey
smashing.
Perry.
Corey Perry smashing Connor Bernard's mom, and Corey Perry's still on the team.
No, he's no longer with the team anymore.
Okay, if he was in his prime, would he still be on the team?
Yeah. But he's like
Yeah,
year
times
17
change.
in the league.
Yeah, times change. People
Like,
get new watches.
you still had a decent career. Like you're not going to the Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
you think he won a cup with Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like 07, 06.
Yo, speaking of allegedly things, we gotta switch gears back to basketball. Josh Giddy.
Oh.
Is
Wow.
he officially in the R. Kelly league, or is it just allegedly?
I
Carmelo passed the torch to him.
I personally think that it's one of those, like, this happened like a couple years ago, maybe, and she lied about his age. Like when the girl's like 17, turning 18, and just lied about your birthday kind of thing.
Yo, you know what that reminds me of? Like when you're 19 and you start going to bars, or like, do you remember
I did that.
like Brunny? Like the Brunny bar on Bloor?
Yeah.
Yeah, like like stuff like that back in the day. You go to like a spot like that, and then you see a girl there, but she got like a 11th grade textbook in her bag.
I've never ran into that
It's like
personally.
it's like one of those. It's like one of those. You got
but
like
I
a
do
12th grade.
understand what you mean.
You got like a 12th grade textbook in your bag, and you're at like a bar. It's like and like
Yeah, you got that late birthday.
allegedly, again with Josh Giddy allegedly. But here's a stat I found out, and I still can't believe it.
What's that?
Karl Malone's the oldest player to get a triple double in a game. Do you know who's the youngest player to get a triple double?
Yes, I did see that.
You see that too. So
Josh
Josh
Giddey.
Giddey. He's passing the torch. They're passing the torch. Damn.
Well, LeBron will probably still break that number too.
Nah. Oh, the older one.
The triple double.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Josh Giddey doesn't officially go into the R. Kelly league, because once you're in the R. Kelly league, there's no coming back.
Yeah, that's a.
I mean,
very
it's
deep
classified
thinking
as the R.
about
Kelly league for a reason.
it. Yeah, that's just different in of itself,
Well, hopefully the truth comes out. The truth shall set you free.
Well, but remember, there's the other part that the families is not cooperating with the law enforcement.
No snitching. No snitching.
I think that's one of those. Maybe some money was going at them.
No
to
snitching.
do that. So
Speaking
money
of
talks.
the truth hurts. Switch gears to baseball. Shohei Ohtani breaking records on the field and off the field, and breaking hearts in Toronto. I said it on an episode here that he come to the Jays. I mean, I had money on it too. It didn't go well for
you
me.
can't win them all. It's okay.
I know. I was gonna turn a bill 50 into $7,000. It was almost there. Yo, Shohei couldn't come through for me, but like Marcus said, you can't win them all. So
But you still had some good wins.
yeah, you can't win them all. But damn, man, Shohei, why'd you come? There's free healthcare here.
You
No
don't need
healthcare in
free
America.
healthcare. Well, did you see his crazy contract?
Yeah.
This man signed for 10 years, $700 million.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to slap that table again. 700.
Yeah, it's a North American record. 70 mil a year, and then he might be a better
Contract.
you know how like Tim Duncan, Tom Brady used to take discounts so the team could stack up better.
Yeah, but baseball doesn't have a salary cap.
They do. They don't have a salary cap, but they have a penalty if you go into like a luxury bracket. There's like a number. Like if your payroll crosses that like payroll,
You know that.
you have to
Sorry
pay
to interrupt
tax.
you, but you know that Shohei Ohtani's contract costs more than 5 MLB franchises.
Yeah, it costs more than Oakland, which is why they're moving. It costs more than Baltimore, but they just won the division. I knew that already. I knew that. 70 mil. Oakland's payroll is like less than 60.
Oh, they keep playing that money ball crap. That's when you're about to lose your team.
Well, they go to Vegas, so maybe they could roll a 7 and things will change. But I gotta say this about Troy. He's a better, might be a better teammate than like Tom Brady and Tim Duncan though. The money's deferred to the back end. So
yeah, he gonna have that Bobby Bonilla contract.
So he'll only be making $2 million a year for the first 10 years, and then he'll get back paid the rest, $68 million after his playing years. That's absurd right there. That's a team player right there.
And that's also someone who, yeah, because the thing is,
And the IRS might be trying to tighten up some loopholes down the road for stuff like that.
but you know the deeper part about it is too that they're gonna recoup most of that money from the very beginning, just in ticket sales, jersey sales, advertising. But that's just a given.
Yeah, that's a walking $25 million right there that he can give you the team. So you're basically signing him for like what, $45 million? I mean, if you sign him, I would sign Shohei Ohtani. I would have the Blue Jays' problem with me is I don't know if it was geographically related or the false report kind of threw him off. I believe he always knew where he wanted to go.
I think so too, but you have to shrink some teams along.
They should have threw $1 billion. They should have gave him $1 billion. I think that was it. If they gave him $1 billion, he would have came.
Honestly,
and they should have increased everybody's Rogers plan after that by like 20%. That's how they would have got the money.
I believe that. I was literally about to say, I'm like, but who gonna pay all that money?
Everybody else that has a Rogers plan. If you're in Canada and you got your phone cut off that one day in 2022 summer,
so I want to talk about that day. Can we please switch topics?
You're paying that plan. This is a hypothetical though. That's a hypothetical though. They should have done that. They should have gave him $1 billion. I would have gave him $1 billion for 12, with some ownership after. But it didn't work out. He's on the Dodgers, and now they're favored to win the World Series. That was a LA weekend right there. The Lakers win the IST. Dodgers getting Ohtani. That's a California
good
love right there.
Good weekend for LA teams.
Yeah, that's California love right there. Now we gotta talk about L's. Losing streaks. What losing streak in the NBA is bothering you more? The Pistons at 20 or the Spurs at 16?
I went with the Spurs.
Why?
Because you still had the number one overall pick.
Okay.
And you're still losing 16 games.
But Detroit got a former number one overall pick in Kate Cunningham.
I thought he went 2.
Nah, he was 1.
Oh,
Detroit trash enough to get a number 1 pick.
They are. You know that tickets are so bad in Detroit that one of my friends went to the game last night when they lost their 20th in a row. And he had tickets for $32 and sat in the 100 level. So if you guys ever want some tickets, go to Detroit City.
Detroit basketball. You know what's sad about Detroit? You know how they have No Nut November?
Yeah.
Bro, they got no win November in Detroit basketball.
Oh, those poor souls.
They got no win. Yo, this is something that I found out and I can't stop laughing at it. Yo, last time Detroit won a basketball game, the World Series was still going on. The Rangers didn't even clinch it yet.
Damn.
Kids didn't even get their last time Detroit got a win, kids didn't even get their Halloween candy yet.
Okay, that's kind of deep.
But it's true though.
No, I'm just taking it in of how long that's been.
Yeah, kids didn't get their Halloween candy yet last time Detroit got a win. You think they'll get one before the year ends?
I think so. But you don't want to be that team who loses.
What, to Detroit?
Yeah. Because that's the scary thing when, those teams are on those long-ass losing streaks. You don't want to be the squad that actually gives them that first W.
Well, I'm looking at their schedule right now. So they got Philly coming up. That's an L.
That's an L.
Back-to-back Philly, by the way.
That's 2 L's.
Then they got Milwaukee.
That's 3 L's.
And then they got Utah.
Maybe.
And then they got Brooklyn right before Christmas. Maybe that's their win. Either Utah or Brooklyn before Christmas. And then they got Brooklyn on Boxing Day, so that's an L right there. Oh, they got...
Wait. Oh, I thought you said that they had a Christmas game. I'm like, how did that happen?
No. Detroit didn't get no Christmas game.
I'm like,
And then they got Boston on the 28th in Boston. Oh, this could be the gift though. This could be the Canadian gift. Canada hospitality right here. They got the Raptors on the 30th. That could be like their New Year's Eve present right there.
That could be a special New Year's Eve present.
If anyone could blow it, it could be the Raptors. The Raptors could give them that. But by then, they'll be at like 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll be at like 27 L's by then, though.
Well, they are entering Charlotte Bobcats history right now.
They only won 9 games, right? Or was it 11?
Yeah, but it was 9 games in the shortened season.
Damn. Yeah, they only had 2 wins right now.
It's getting.
So you're saying Utah or Brooklyn is where they get their W?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm saying it's gonna be the Raptors. They're gonna beat the Raptors on New Year's Eve. Dwayne Casey, he's still president of basketball operations on Detroit. They're gonna find a way to beat the Raptors.
Oh yeah, he still coaches. Wait, no, well he's not their coach.
No, Monty Williams is their coach. He's the highest paid coach in basketball. He's catching L's.
Well, so is Greg Popovich.
Yeah, but Pop has like a resume that's untouchable. Like he's the Teflon Don in coaching right now.
Oh, definitely.
Like when you have 5 rings and like 25 years he's been coaching that team.
Yeah, and then on top of it, you still have the most wins in the history of coaching.
Like, yo, he's good, man.
So, I don't know.
And I gotta switch gears before we wrap this up. NFL, do you have an MVP or a Super Bowl front runner? Because NFL season's almost done.
Well, I'm just gonna stick with my pick that I had at the beginning of the season.
You gotta remind me on
Kansas City.
that. Wow, even after that Mahomes meltdown, when he started wilding like a 12-year-old white girl, that didn't... Oh no, my bad, wrong analogy. The 16-year-old white girl on MTV, Sweet 16, didn't get the car she wanted. She started wilding out. Like, she wanted a Lambo, but they gave her a Buick. You saw him wilding out. You know what I'm talking about.
I get what he mean. Like,
Yo,
but the man was offsides, though.
I seen Tom Brady break tablets on the sideline, but Mahomes looked like he wanted to put hands on the ref.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he lost his drip there, man. I thought Mahomes was the drippy guy.
But, like, sometimes your emotions get to the best of you. So, you know?
Oh, man. I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl, but I can say this confidently. I think the Cowboys might win more than one playoff game this year.
No, they're not.
No?
No.
It's the accident way to happen, as Stephen A. would say. You know, I mean, they beat the Eagles. They're looking nice right now. They beat the Eagles. I'm just saying, they're looking nice right now. I'm just quoting what someone else said. I never made that analogy.
Oh, gosh.
What? They haven't lost a home game.
Okay, I go bad on the Cowboys.
They haven't lost a home game yet. I'm serious right now. I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I'm saying they could win more than one playoff game.
All right, so I'm going to double down of what I said last year. The Dallas Cowboys are just like the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yes.
They will find a way to lose. Just cause.
I think they could win a wild card game, and depending who they play in that division round, they could maybe steal that game.
Yo, they let Jimmy Johnson into the Ring of Honor, right?
Yes, he's there now.
Okay, so maybe they might win one now because the curse is over.
Like
because they've been cursed since
they
they
could win a
let
wild card
Jimmy
game.
Johnson into the Ring of Honor.
Okay, if they were gonna play, let's say, Minnesota or Atlanta, like, okay, let's say they play one of the NFC South teams in a wild card game, like Atlanta, Tampa Bay, or New Orleans.
You know what?
They
I'm
could
gonna change my thing because they let Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor. They'll win the divisional round.
No, they could win that game. They could win the game against like one of those 3 NFC South teams. Okay, so
going past that.
And if they were to play Detroit, that'd be a 50-50 game.
Yeah, because that franchise has been terrible our whole lives.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, Detroit Lions' last playoff win was against the Cowboys in '91. I would love to see that game.
And remember, we're both... Well, T likes to make fun of me that I'm 30, but... We weren't born the last time they won a playoff game.
Yo, the Lions only won one playoff game in like 60 years.
Poor Jalen Rose.
Yo, but that'd be a good game though, Cowboys Lions. But I still think it's gonna be either I don't know about the AFC. Baltimore always finds a way to pull it off. But Miami only goes as far as Tyreek Hill. If Tyreek Hill's balling, they'll get there. He should get the MVP. I feel like he's about to get 2,000 yards. He's only at 1,500.
The writer's gonna hate on him because of what happened with that kid.
What happened with a kid? He beat up a kid?
No.
He pulled a John Morant?
Nah. So there's this young photographer who.
Oh, the backflip thing.
Yeah.
He did the backflip and took a selfie?
Yeah.
What happened? The kid got fired?
Well, apparently, yeah, he got fired.
What? Oh, for giving him the phone? Because it's no fun league.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So the no fun league will probably still hate on him and not give him the award because of that.
nah, they usually give it to a
Remember I said
quarterback.
that.
Usually they give it to a quarterback anyway. But like, yo, if he gets 2,000 yards under 60, if he
They'll
does it,
still hate on him.
no, but if he does it within 16 games, because it's a 17-game season.
Don't matter.
No, I'm saying if he does it in 16, he should get it. He probably won't get it because I don't think who was the last non-quarterback to get it? Was it Adrian Peterson when he went 2,000, or they still didn't give it to him?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but I think that might be the last time. I could be wrong on that. I think it was Adrian Peterson when he rushed for 2,000 yards. He was
That was a special year.
and he was like 7 yards away from breaking the record. He was like 1 first down away.
I'd be pissed if I was that close.
And Eric Dickerson was like praying on television, like, please don't break my record, because he never won a Super Bowl.
Because then it makes you irrelevant of, like, yo, I don't have that record no more.
Yeah,
It's like how Kareem felt when LeBron was going to pass him.
it's okay. Kareem got 6 rings. He chilling. Yeah, he chilling.
But it's still for the younger viewers and like the kids of, because now LeBron passed that, and so it's not like, but that Kareem guy.
I'm just gonna go on a limb and say
Which
it's
is
gonna.
disrespectful,
I'm just gonna
but
go
still.
on a limb. I'm gonna say it's either gonna be Miami against the Eagles or Miami against San Francisco. But I think Miami gets there, as long as Tyreek Hill's playing. Tyreek Hill's not playing, they're toast.
Oh yeah, they ain't going nowhere. They go as far as he takes them.
And one last thing, I keep saying this before we wrap this up.
What's that?
The NBA Christmas games. Are you excited for the NBA Christmas games, or do you have a Christmas game moment that you remember?
Christmas game moment that comes to the top of my head would be Kobe versus Shaq.
Oh, in 04? The rematch?
Yeah.
Like the first time they saw each other?
Yep.
When Kobe missed the game winner? Are you talking about, are you talking about the one in LA when Kobe missed the game winner?
Yeah.
When Shaq said, I knew he was going to miss it the moment he shot it?
Yeah.
Talking about that one? And where they didn't shake hands before the tip-off?
Yep.
Okay. I was going to say, for me, it's 2 moments that come to my mind. When Richard Jefferson dunked on Klay Thompson.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
That's like,
that was a crazy dunk.
That's like one of my favorite Christmas game moments
he
there.
caught that body.
Old man Richard Jefferson, yeah, that one, and
Always good guarantee for a dunk.
and when Miami blew out the Lakers, bad, like really bad, when they were throwing it off, like the last year of Miami, I'd say the last Miami run.
Oh, and Wade threw it off the backboard to LeBron.
Yeah, like those 2 for
Yeah.
me would be like, that's like the Christmas game.
And we had
moment.
enough Lakers bashing. Anyways.
Yeah, but this year we got Lakers, Celtics, Bucks, Knicks, Warriors, Nuggets, Sixers, Heat, and Mavericks and Suns. You already know which one I'm gonna say is the big game.
Yeah, the primetime game.
Yeah, Lakers, Celtics, the rematch. Last time these 2 teams played was when the ref didn't call the foul and Pat Bev lost his mind. Well, LeBron lost his mind and Pat Bev got a tech for showing them the footage. That was the last time they played.
That was funny.
So
But that was still a foul.
this will be the next meeting coming up since that game. So I'm looking forward to that one on Christmas Day. And the Lakers gonna hang their championship banner for the in-season tournament. Any thoughts on that?
They should. It's still a championship.
It's not a division title. They don't hang division titles.
Nope, never do that.
All right.
All right, thank you guys for watching the PhD podcast. We will see you in the new year. Tune in, and you can always see us on all platforms.
Yeah, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, and we out.
Peace.
Yo, you don't like TJ? You don't like them hanging that banner?
No.
Wow, man.
This shit ain't high school. What the fuck?
It's better than the division banner.